My first opening discussion today is going to be about why I shot a video in a bathtub. A few years ago, I shot a series of videos about topics that were of interest to buyers and sellers in the local market. And the most popular one was me in a bathtub. You can see a clip of it here. Talked a little bit about, it was actually my own bathtub. And it was the jets back when they built a lot of these buildings in the early 2000s here on the western side of Hoboken. They put in the jacuzzi bathtubs with those little jets. And it sounded like a good idea at the time. It was like a spa in your home. But the problem was those little jets, they're near impossible to clean. And so what happened was that the mold would build up in there, and you'd have to take some Clorox or some bleach or something, and you try to get it and scrub it in there, and you could never get it all. And so you'd turn on the water to maybe take a jacuzzi or to take a bath, and then the black stuff would finally come out and be floating all over the place. And so I did this video in the bathtub about that whole concept, about what's going on and why that was a bad idea. So when you're buying a home or thinking about adding some things to a home today that you might look at and say, hey, that seems like a good idea today, but what's it going to be like in 5 or 10 or 15 years when it becomes out of fashion? Keep in mind that if it's something expensive like a jacuzzi, it's going to be hard to replace. Where if it's something like, oh, it was an iPod holder on the wall where I can just unscrew that and pull it out and put in a USB socket instead, that might be something that's better to go with. Or if you're going to be installing speakers in the ceilings, that given that there's wireless technology today, that you don't even need to do it, you don't need to spend the money on it. So my discussion for today is really about making sure that what you're spending your money on today is going to last 5 years, 10 years, and when you go to sell, that somebody's actually going to value it for anything.